God. I mean, I just surprised Lisa with who she thought was going to be my child. It was Waka, who is also
Your first child.
Yeah, my
let's be honest.
first child.
Yeah.
Who, by the way.
Why would you bring a dog out to me? Because Teddy just said in her blog that I don't even like dogs.
Well, that's crazy.
Well, I know.
Yes, that's crazy. She said in her blog that you don't like dogs.
She doesn't even like dogs.
That's crazy.
I know. I've got to get rid of those 3 that sleep on my bed every night.
We are also here behind the bar with the hosts of the Daily Dish podcast, Eric and Megan. Okay, by the way, I'm sorry that I cut off that serious. You were talking about something very serious, and I cut you off to get to.
I'm okay with that. You know why I'm okay with that? Because as soon as I get emotional.
I know.
So
okay, so let's go back to the phones. Nick from Virginia. That was crazy. Were you? Hold on, Nick. Were you?
Hold on, Nick.
Were you happy for that surprise, the Waka surprise?
Yeah,
it was
but
kind
you
of
don't want to meet the little man.
I know. Okay. All right. It's actually Ian from Dallas. Hey, Ian, what's your question?
But I'm glad he's grown. Waka's big.
You think?
Yeah, he's like.
You haven't
Andy and Lisa.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm obsessed with both of you, and Andy, that beard is delicious.
Thank you.
Oh.
Daddy. Lisa, my question for you is, do you think it was wrong of Ken to get involved and so heated during your fight with Kyle?
So can you just say
Say it again.
Do you think it was wrong of Ken to get involved and so heated during your fight with Kyle?
Right. Mauricio was saying, I can't believe that Ken got in your face like that.
I've heard, Maurizio kind of shout on the beach that I'm a fucking bitch, which I don't think Ken would ever say that about Kyle.
If Mauricio kicked you out of there, if it was flipped, would you be upset or would you say
I think everybody was upset, but I think Ken's very protective of me, but I also think that, obviously the scene was longer than you see because obviously of editing. When you've asked somebody to go a couple of times and they're not getting the message, it's like, get the fuck out of my house, you know? And it takes a lot for me to get to that point. I mean, you've seen me for 9 years. It's, I was in a very sad place, and for somebody who you think is your best friend, we just passed Resolution 401, we're ecstatic, and then to come to your house and then go, I think you're lying. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just not acceptable. If you're a friend and somebody swears on their children's lives, then don't you believe them? Especially when you don't have any proof. It's such bullshit.
Let's go to Fred from Long Island. Fred, what's your question for Lisa?
Hi, how are you? My question for Lisa is, Lisa, why do you think all these despicable women on your cast are making a story seem like Dorit's a victim when your purpose in life is the Yulin Festival and getting it on the floor and protecting all these animals' lives? And I personally would like to say thank you so much for doing so. And why would these women think that she has to be protected from a news story when she actually almost got the animal killed, which is your life's work?
Well, thank you for that. Would you like to hold the diamond? You know what? I'm never really going to have a go at Dorit because I think that it was a careless choice. I wrote that in my blog. And yes, it's been very unfortunate. And you're right, we've saved over 1,000 dogs. We've just opened a sanctuary in China with 300 dogs that we pulled out of their cages. They've been in cages this big for 3 years. So thank you for drawing attention to that. And, and I'm very proud of my 501c3, and I take it very seriously. And when people are like, oh, you want to shine a light on your foundation? No, I don't. You know what? The Dorit dog dumping story is not what I want to shine a light on. I want to shine a light on Resolution 401. I want to shine a light on the 1,000 dogs that we've managed to save and everything that we're going forward. I'm working with Ted Deutsch now to support the PACT Act, which is going to change, the awful treatment and torture of animals, so it won't be just a misdemeanor, it'll be a felony. Thank you so much for that, because I truly appreciate that you understand what we are trying to do.
All right, let's go to Lana from Indiana. Hey, Lana, what's your question?
Hi, Andy. First of all, read to that beautiful child of yours. Even though he's a baby, read to it.
I'm doing it, and I talked to him nonstop, and I almost brought him out tonight, but I brought the dog out instead.
Shame on you. My question...
If anyone would appreciate that, it's Lisa. Yeah. I mean, I was so excited about that, I have to say.
I know you were, but I've seen this little fluffy head, and I really wanted to meet you.
I know.
Okay, I'll come by tomorrow.
Yes, Lana, what's your question?
Well, I have 2 questions.
Okay.
One is, have any of the other housewives in other cities reached out to you, Lisa, and in support?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, some of them I know, you know, just socially, and they're always very lovely to me, I have to say, you know. But no, they haven't. But that's okay. I would kind of appreciate my own castmates reaching out, really, rather than just, you know, texting me and telling me, you know, what time we're filming and I should come by to be beaten up again, you know. You know, that's bullshit when somebody says, oh, well, I've reached out, you know, to her. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll be there, you know, celebrating my mother's birthday at 4 o'clock here. You know what's going on. That's not somebody picking up a phone or, you know, talking to you kind of off camera and saying, how are you doing?
What's your second question?
My question to her is, do you know that I have you and your entire family on my prayer card?
Aww.
And I support you. You are a true lady, and I will be your adopted Granny Lana from Indiana.
Oh, Granny Lana from Indiana. Everybody needs a Granny Lana from Indiana. That's nice.
One thing I do want to say is the fan support. I mean, it's been overwhelming. It really has. And, you know, it has been a very difficult year, but not just the awful kind of accusations and what the cast have put me through, but just personally. And, you know, we've had some triumphs like with Resolution 401 and wonderful things like opening in Vegas and, you know, great things have happened too. But it's been very, very, very stressful. And to everybody that supported me, and there's been so many, I see you all on social media, each and every one of you. I don't condone aggression to my castmates at all.
Or
really
to Andy Cohen.
That I do condone, that, exactly. Send him whatever you want. But to, you know, my castmates, I don't condone that, but thank you for all your support, really.
Lana from Indiana. Grandma Lana from Indiana.
I know. Jason's from Indiana.
Last call, Allison from Louisiana. Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, Allison.
Yeah. Hi, Andy. How are you doing? Great to talk to you. Yeah.
You too.
Great. My question is for Lisa. I love you, Lisa. You're an icon. You're my queen of Beverly Hills. But my question is, for the current season of The Housewives, if you could get rid of one housewife, who would it
If I could sleep with
If
one?
you could get rid of one housewife.
Oh, get rid of one housewife. Does it have to be one?
Who would you get rid of? If
Probably
you could
me. Here you are, you can have it. I don't know. I've had a bad experience with all of them. Yeah.
Sonny Jordan tweeted, would you rather have a 2-hour dinner with Brandy or an 8-hour car ride with Teddy tomorrow?
Oh, I think
2-hour dinner with
Brandy sounds fantastic.
That's really funny. Are you officiating Jack's wedding?
Well,
PR Riley 413?
No, I'm not going to officiate. I don't do that as a job.
Are you
I've
gonna
done
go?
it twice.
Are you going to go? It's in India.
I'm
or
invited,
it's in,
of course.
Kentucky?
Because I love, you know what? I love them. I love each and every one of them. Of course,
I have to say, they were here last night. They were quite charming together.
You know what?
I have to say.
I love them all. I mean, apart from maybe one or two of them.
Yeah.
But but I think Jax is so lucky to have her.
Yeah.
She's really a good girl.
She really is.
She really is.
That reunion, man. I mean, I told you before this show. Ooh. I mean, I kept turning to you. I was like whispering you through half of the reunion.
I know. Like,
I mean,
it was a
lot. I was glad. I have to say, I was glad that we were there together. It was
I know,
a lot.
holding each other's hands.
I mean, we really were. We were getting each other through it, I feel like.
You know, I think because the relationships have been so kind of entrenched, you know, they're deeply entrenched in each other's lives. And I think the stakes are really high with that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of passion there, and sometimes there's just no filters.
Yeah.
AKA James Kennedy.
Yes. And Kristen.
Oh.
That was a lot. I want to thank Lisa Vanderpump and the kids from Bravo's podcast. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.